MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking forward to watching Adrian Gonzalez. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Matt Harvey gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he comes in to start carrying the career ERA, get this, of under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. So let's see if he's got his great stuff in this outing as well. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. One away.
Batting second, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Well, Matt, now I know we're in a postseason game. Look, both starters are out of the game, and as often we see, it comes down to those bullpens. Get in the bullpen, and whichever bullpen holds up, that's usually who wins the game. We'll see how this one plays out.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First offering on its way. Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be a trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it. Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Left fielder, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Kenta Maeda will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Harold, any thoughts?
What he's going to feature today, Matt, he's got the fastball, changeup, slider in his repertoire, and I'm sure we'll see all 3 of those pitches, but he'll use that changeup more as an out pitch, more so than maybe the slider. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Corey Seager. They say this kid doesn't even have a heart rate. He's so calm, he's so smooth, lets the game come to him. But I like how he catches the ball. He makes all the plays, and the bad hops, he's going to make those too.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Here's Neil Walker. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Settling in now, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners on first with one down. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? In is Curtis Granderson. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the changeup is way low that time. One and one. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
The 2-1 now to Granderson. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Three and one, here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Dodgers, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Well hit to right. But that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And a ball, 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hard on the ground towards short. Cabrera's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up for the Mets, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Right.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gutierrez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Rene Rivera.
Coming to the plate now, Rene Rivera. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Logan Forsythe.
Leading off for the
He'll
Dodgers,
begin things here against
second
Matt Harvey.
baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Change up low. 2-0. Harvey now on 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it, but no chance to recover. Forsythe is on at first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. The pitcher, Kenta Maeda, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Two strikes now from Harvey. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jock Peterson. He grounds it sharply to third. Wright has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat as Dribble Cabrera. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Cabrera.
Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year Corey Seager settles in to start things out. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Harvey now on 2-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Granderson going back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And there's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And there's ball 2 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Darno has a play, and that retires the side. Curtis Granderson will start things off when we return. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Granderson.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Tap down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And comes to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 2-2 now to right, and a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Rene Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Harvey. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead this one 3-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, number 16, Andre Ethier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
For Walker now at second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Granderson going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and the Dodgers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
Stepping in
Second
now,
baseman.
Logan Forsythe. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right near the bag at third. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 18.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Kenta Maeda. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. The Dodgers do get 1 back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, the rain is really coming down. You know, it reminds me of my days growing up in Oregon. It can pour on you in a heartbeat, and that's what we're seeing here today.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit to first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Curtis Granderson.
Scott Kazmir is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Scott Kazmir.
In is Curtis Granderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored, and the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Here's Jay Bruce now. His career line against Kazmir, batting .500, 4 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, bases juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. you can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
So stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Three runs already home here. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The 2-2 one more time. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Another 2-2 offering. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Digging in once again, David Wright. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. First offering on its way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 4 runs here in this half inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. One out and a runner on third. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now another 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner charging in on it, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready for another shot now. Rene Rivera, his career line against Kazmir. He's gone 2 for 8. Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right side. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 8 and the Dodgers 1. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. Mets out in front 8-1. Ready for another chance? Matt Harvey getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. His career line against Kazmir. 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. To short. Seager takes it in. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Up next for the Mets.
Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Into the box, Neil Walker. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. For Walker now at second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Right fielder number 16.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, they're down by a lot, but they've been able to string together now a couple hits in a row. This is a big inning. If they can turn it around, they still got a chance to get back in this game. They don't score here. This game's about over.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
Harvey now on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
First and second now, 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and 1. Here it is. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Chase Utley has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Utley.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. And that misses. 1-1. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. Comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Edgen.
Corey Seager will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets lead it 8-4. Adam Liberatore gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Liberatore.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 1 and 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gonzalez will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Right fielder, Shea Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1 and 2. The 1 and 2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Eric Goodell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Eric Goodell.
Coming to the plate now, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. And he pops it up back behind second base. Walker will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting number 20.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's Adrian now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. This is in the air for Cespedes in left. 2 gone.
Right fielder number 16, Andre Ethier.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Now here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball, and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Rene Rivera is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Wilmer Flores will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to the 9th now in game 3. The Mets lead this one 8-4. Fernando Salas comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fernando Salas.
Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Pulled toward right center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Show Track, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. In now, Logan Forsythe, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Scott Van Slyke will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Scott Van Slyke.
In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he falls behind now 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1. Way in front of that fastball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Bruce has a read on it. And the Mets have taken their first step. They're headed to the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And the Mets offense this afternoon was led in part by this guy, Jay Bruce. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets: 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.